In my earlier days, when I heard the name Lord George MacLeod of Funerary, I never paused to wonder where Funerary is. I never imagined that one day I'd be minister of the parish of Morvern, within which Funerary is situated. George MacLeod once famously said, "If you think it's just coincidence, I wish you a dull and uninteresting life." I frequently pause and wonder at the things that aren't just coincidence, but the God incidences when just at the right time, the right thing happens. When the world can't really explain, God seems to be in the midst of it all. I'm grateful to the Commissioner at the General Assembly who spoke of hearing George MacLeod preach and say to a former generation, "You don't come to church the way your forebears used to, and you know it. You don't read your Bibles the way your forebears did, and you know it. You don't pray the way your forebears did, and you know it." God is always making things new, and God is doing a new thing in our time. I'm here at Kiel Church in Morvern Parish, where in a little while there will be worship, perhaps a dozen people. I've just come up from the village hall where we've had messy church, and we had 20 or so, half of them young people engaged in craft, talking about being fishers of men, talking about those Bible stories, many of which we have reflected upon in the last week in General Assembly. We counted the 153 fish in the net.
149, 150, 151, 152, 153.
And spoke of how in God's plans and purposes, in God's love, there's room for everyone. Here in this place, in a building a little over 100 years old, on a site that it said Maluag and Columba decided they would build a church. Here in this place, I have often pondered words from George MacLeod, a prayer on the completion of the renovation of the Abbey on Iona. O Christ, you are within each of us. It is not just the interior of these walls, it is our own inner being you have renewed. We are your temple, not made with hands. We are your body. If every wall should crumble and every church decay, we are your habitation. Nearer are you than breathing, closer than hands and feet. Ours are the eyes with which you, in the mystery, look out with compassion on the world. Yet we bless you for this place, for your directing of us, your redeeming of us, and your indwelling. Take us outside, O Christ, outside holiness, out to where soldiers curse and nations clash at the crossroads of the world. So shall this building continue to be justified. We ask it for your own name's sake. Amen.